Alright, this is a video about closers' stamina, what they call it, fatigue system. The way their fatigue system starts is you start a new character, you get, I want to say it's 170 stamina for the first day, then you finish the first day, at the stamina reset you'll get 170 more until, I don't know if it's maintenance or if it's a full week now, because I've had it twice before where for some reason I got all of my fatigue the weekly reset, or the maintenance, not the weekly reset. And then other times I've gotten the entire full fatigue after 7 days. So it's supposed to be after 7 days, but I think there's a few bugs with it. And after the first 7 days, you don't get daily stamina anymore, you only get it weekly. So your max stamina is 1,190, and that resets, I want to say Tuesdays, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it says Tuesdays at 6 a.m. server time. That's the fatigue. The more dungeons you do, the more fatigue you use. Most dungeons are 10 fatigue. Some event dungeons are free. Like, see, these are 10. It shows you up here once you get into the screen. Some dungeons are 5, but that's generally at the very first map, and everything else is 10. You get a fatigue pot. You can get fatigue pots to lower. Basically, it removes some of the fatigue that you've used so that you can do more dungeons. As long as you have 1 fatigue, you can do a dungeon. Even if it says it takes 10 fatigue, you can still do a dungeon with 1 fatigue. It's just that it takes 10 fatigue, so as long as you have anywhere between 1 and 10, you can do it. Now, why that's like that, I'm not 100% sure, but that's just how it is. You can get a variety of fatigue pots. A lot of the events, they'll give you these small plum sodas. And a lot of times you can bank them, so you can put them in your account bank and send them to your other characters. There's also things like this energy drink, and there's these potions that you get for level up boxes. They're in some dungeons also drop them, especially the event ones. There's also like this green one. It's also an event dungeon drop, I think. The energy elixir with the 30 fatigue, you can get those from leveling a new character, passing the first map, and I think it's the level up box that gives it, or the one at level 20 that you can break through to the next rank. I don't remember 100% sure, but I know it's before you get to the second map. As long as you did the quest in the first map, you can get one of those pots, and they're tradable. So you can put them in your bank and move it over. You can also get them from the EMP store, from these starter packs. I don't know if there's other ones that give it. I haven't found one. Well, it's mostly the starter pack bundles. I think they're only once per character, or maybe even once per account, though. So you can only do that once. I haven't seen them actually being just sold straight out of the cash shop yet. I'm sure at some point they will do that. You used to also get one in the mail every day when you had premium. The normal premium, which is only 30 days, which you see here, gives you one. I think it was either 30 or 60. And then the premium, which is 90 days or more of premium, or elite, also gives you one, but it was more. It gave you more fatigue back. Like I said, you can get them from event dungeons. Right now they have an event going on where you can craft them right here. This is a small plum soda, so it gives 150 fatigue, but it's for 3 mil. And you can craft 3 of them. And this is restriction to your account. I don't know if that's a permanent thing now or if that's just an event. Because it is in the event section, so it could just be an event now. You can also get them from PvP. I don't know if it's the power hours or if it's just you do so much PvP they give them to you. I've never done the PvP, so I can't really fully tell you. And I mean, that's... Oh, right, there's also the count fatigue. Account fatigue means that this is the amount of fatigue that you can use, period. So it doesn't matter how many pots you have. If you go over, well, for mine it's 3,780 fatigue on any character or all the characters combined on your account, then that is all. That is all you can do unless you have another pot, because I think the pots also remove account fatigue. So basically, if you have a maxed amount of fatigue character, you can do, I think it's 3 times, or 3 characters? Bit more than 3 characters without using pots, and that's all you can do for that week. I don't really like the account fatigue because I feel like you should be able to use as many characters as you want and play as much as you want on the other characters as long as they personally have fatigue. But that's the way this game is. You can add extra account fatigue because yours might be lower than mine or it might be higher. I don't, like I said, I haven't played very much since the 70 cap. When you come in here, the more that you level this room, the more account fatigue you have. So you explore, you get this level, I think 15 is the highest because I haven't been able to get EXP for a while. And you get more account fatigue the higher level your room is. And the more characters you have on the account, the more account fatigue you're supposed to get as well. So yeah, that's the fatigue system as I know it. When it comes to this game, I know it can be somewhat confusing and especially annoying at the lower levels when you first create a character, because you just can't get that fatigue. And this is a weekly fatigue system, so once you're done with your fatigue after the first 7 days, unless you have pots, there's nothing you can do for an entire week unless there's like an event or something up that you can go farm for. Or I think PvP you can also do. But you can't do any of the PvE stuff once you reach your fatigue level. So yeah, I hope that clears up some confusion and helps somewhat. And I'll see you in the next video.